So what's up?
Oh, okay. So this is what I was saying. So yeah, so Lil Wayne and all of them rappers or whatever, they introduced the world to lean and stuff like that. Everybody's like, oh, what's this lean, this, that, and third or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I realized it was like a pseudoephedrine style cough syrup. Just very, very potent. It can get you, like how liquor gets you drunk, this will give you a high and stuff like that, right?
Buy in a drugstore?
Yeah, at least you could at the time. Now,
without a prescription?
What? No. Wait, let me see. No, this one I think you would need a prescription, but at the time it wasn't as guarded as it is now. Just like how all the medicines with pseudoephedrine in it are guarded, like they be tapping you hard. Like if you need a prescription first of all, and then they gonna check how many times you getting this type of thing, like that. Because you see, when you create stuff in a lab, a lot of times you can deconstruct it, separate it, and then you can take out the components. Hello, Viagra.
What's up with Viagra?
So, yeah, funny little fact, right? For those who like Viagra because it makes your joint like that, right? This is what actually happened. I don't know the name of the original drug, but the original drug had another purpose to fulfill, which is why they were selling it. It just so happened that the side effect was that you would get an erection. So somebody caught the bright idea and it was like, there's lots of empathy going on. We think we can make some money off this.
So they discovered it by accident?
It was accidental. And guess what? They started selling the accident. And too many men was all too happy to get this. They said, yes, I'm flaccid. I'm tired of bitches talking about I can't get it up. Bitch, it's about to go down, be hard, mad long. And you're absolutely right. Because niggas was hard for 4 hours. Didn't have sex. The girl don't even want no more dick and stuff like that. And he can't even jerk himself off or whatever. He's like, okay, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6. All right, something's happening. I can't. And now they got to find a drug to put you down. Like, what kind of crap is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to get into the fact that the drugs that they was already giving you for those people that take drugs and stuff, who don't eat right and stuff like that, that's really what's making you flaccid. But on to other news.
What's flaccid?
That means, okay, flaccid is the term to use when a person is like this. Oh. So the male in particular, you know, when he's...
Impotent.
No. When you're impotent, I think... Oh, crap. All right, I don't want to get into that because I don't know if impotency has to do with you not being able to produce any sperm or if you can't get an erection or something like that.
You can't get an erection.
Okay, well, that's what it is. So, basically, what's happening is that, yeah, so everybody started getting hip to these drugs and stuff. And I'm only mentioning it because there's been a change inside. Nobody wants to go to jail for all these illegal drugs because of the war on crime, which is the war on people of color. So they are transitioning to hospital drugs, medicine, and the controls at that. So,
hold up. You saying people now getting high off legal drugs?
Yes.
More so than drugs in the
Hell
street?
yeah. But y'all better pay attention to these news. The doctors is going to jail. Y'all act like they, even though they show it to you real fast and they take it off because they be like, why the doctors is going to jail? Yeah, because they writing like prescriptions for like 50 pills, 50 bottles, mind you, because you know you get a 30 sack, right? Now, I'm about to talk to y'all mad hood. You get a 30 sack, right? So they writing like 50 for you and stuff like that so you can go sell it and stuff. They getting caught. That's it. That's what's happening. Doctors. Let me tell you something.
How could they be stupid? How could they write 50 for one person and not think they're going to get in trouble? I don't understand that.
What? You go to the doctor the same way they can freaking charge you in the emergency room for your IV, for your gurney, for your fluids and stuff like that, and you ain't even see a doctor yet. They billing you, boo. You sitting in there and stuff. That's why if I ever went to the doctor and I had to go to emergency or something, I don't even be getting none of that. You gonna sit me right there on that chair. You're not billing me until I see the doctor. You don't even know you getting billed. You've been there for 8 hours with the IV fluid. That's saline solution, so you can be hydrated. Bet you could have drank water. You sitting on the gurney and stuff like that. You don't even know if they changed the seats. Now your ass about to get sick. It's called it's called nosocomial infection. They still can't get rid of that shit. They over here drugging us and they can't even find a cure how to stop the superbug, which is this fungus that's growing on the walls and shit, that's getting immune to everything in Lysol. I'm laughing, this shit is not funny though, because you really gotta go there and you be like, oh, I hope this doctor can help me. Little do you know, that nigga don't know shit. And I ain't shitting on no doctors or nothing like that. But if your ass got Medicaid, you ain't got no doctor. doctor.
Yo, wow.
All right, let me get into it.
Yo, that's kind of true, though. Because they be milking people. That's why it's so much trouble with the Medicaid. Because they be milking people with the freaking Medicaid. Charging left and right.
Let me show you how
people
they
not getting healed. They getting worse. They just give you shit. Try this.
That's why, because that's how the business works. Hospitals don't work with healthy people. Healthy people don't go to hospitals. Fuck. Yo, let me tell you something, right? Yo, I was working as a medical assistant, right? I do billings. So you're doing insurance and stuff like that. This is how I'm breaking down for you, right? Instead of telling you about all these big words and codes and shit like that, this is how it really goes. The doctor wants to know if you can pay. You got an insurance, which is like any other insurance. It's just for your medical, your health, just like other health insurance. There's really no difference once you know it, right? So the doctor goes and calls the insurance like, yeah, can you pay? They say, yeah, sure we can pay. He said, what are we paying for? He said, oh, well, my patient over here is sick. What he got? He said, oh, he got cancer. Yeah, cancer of the what? Okay, he got cancer of the colon. Oh, hold on. And they go call their doctor. You see, you thought they ain't have, these niggas got a doctor too. And all their doctor does is to refute shit. That's all they do all day long. Yeah, so this doctor over here, he said his patient got cancer of the colon and stuff. He wants to know if will you cover this medication. Hold on, let me see. And do a ratio. How many people died from colon cancer? How long they live? Oh. No. No, sorry. Oh, okay. Goes back to a patient. I'm sorry, your insurance doesn't cover that. You gotta pay out of pocket. What? Yeah, that's how that shit works. And for all you people that got the good insurance and stuff like that, yeah, they be like, oh, I got the good insurance, I got Oxford and all that or whatever. I can't even remember what's the good insurance because none of them is good anymore. But let me tell you something. So you get the good insurance, right? I think it's like 56 or something like that. Well, whatever the age is that you're getting old, because they backtracking now. It's like when you get younger or something like that, whatever. Because when you're in your 40s, I think that's young, you know. But anyway, it's like when you get younger, you go straight to AARP. You know what that is? Medicaid. So you was over here with your nice little co-payment, maybe no co-payment or something like that or whatever. Maybe you pay $1, you pay no dollars. Maybe the most you pay $5, something like that. Once your ass goes to AA or RP, it's down the line for you. You have to be terminally ill in a wheelchair. Your leg is going to be falling off. A finger's going numb. And you probably can't talk now because this side of your face, you had a stroke and your tongue and, you know, God knows what and stuff like that. And you need, emphasis on the word need, these medicines just to function. You know, and guess what? They're not even going to cover you. And what? You done retired now? You living off your pension? God help you if you had a good job. But fuck that. Because if you had a good job and you got a certain kind of living standard you used to have, unless your ass is planning to live in the ghetto, you living like the ghetto because you got to use all of that now to facilitate all the rest of your bills until you die. Which brings me to this. All those people that got hip to not using the street drugs and just went to the medical drugs and stuff, they know they ain't sick enough. They ain't got half the symptoms that it's going to require for them to get muscle relaxants or psychedelic drugs.
People get high for muscle relaxants.
What? Is you bugging? They be cutting that, putting that in the crack. Oh, sorry. That's another story. Anyway, yo, let me tell you something. I've never been a drug dealer. I've never. Sorry, I lied. I work for Dwayne Reed as a cashier. All right. Never mind. Never mind that. Never mind. Okay. So
you equate that with being a drug dealer?
Why not? The pharmacist is the cooker. He cooks the shit. What do you mean? You got an assistant. That's the bitch that you make her strip and stuff because she got high off of your product and you can't trust her to walk out the door and leave your shit alone. And I'm the dealer. What you mean? Hello, how are you? Welcome to Dwayne Reed. How can I help you? Pass me your script. In the street, we pass the buck. All right. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Come back in 30 minutes. The only difference between the street and the pharmacy, you see, we got to make you wait, you see, because his job is to make sure that you get the accurate dose or whatever. But, you know, that kind of kills me and stuff. Drug dealers always knew the accurate dose. It was 20s, 30s. It's an 8-ball. You got high. It didn't matter. You came back. You was alive. Like, all right, I'm sorry. Sorry. But, yeah, so they go ahead and they got a little hip to it, you know, and they don't have nearly half of the conditions that will require them legally to have access to these prescriptions. So what do? They go upstate, out of state, downstate, whatever state, whoever's doing it and stuff like that. It's $1 million industry that the government's keeping secret, you know, and they write you so many
more than
prescriptions. I'm being light, you know what I'm saying? Because now we in the trillions. This could be at the same price. People getting paid. That's what I'm trying to say. People getting paid. That's it. But yeah, they go write you these scripts and stuff like that, whatever, and they write it so that you could go to any pharmacy. You know your ass don't live upstate. You ain't getting no prescriptions upstate neither. So you gonna go back down and you gonna go and get these drugs. So this is what I've been witnessing, right? As a dealer for the pharmacy or whatever. I ain't gonna put Dwayne Reed in it. I mean, they all got pharmacies. Dwayne Reed, Rite Aid, Walgreens, Walmart. It's everywhere. So it don't really matter. But this is what I've been witnessing. So I'm watching this lady who looks suspect as all hell. She got go-go gadget hat. She got the go-go gadget glasses. She got his trench coat on. And guess who she wheeling in? Mabel. Her name ain't Mabel. I'm just calling her Mabel. This lady is so... She playing a part and stuff like that. This chick handed me 10 scripts.
Wow.
10 scripts.
For what?
They was controls.
Controls.
And now, don't get me wrong, because it's not like a cashier is supposed to know things like this. You just take the script, you pass it back, and on to the next one. But I told y'all, I'm into words. You don't even understand how they try to keep stuff from you. First of all, remember, when you was in school, they was all like, you got to learn proper English. All the way till you got to high school. Until you realize, oh, Latin. Yeah, because they putting shit in Latin. Like, it makes you think. What was the emphasis in proper English if you putting shit in Latin? Because they don't want you to know shit. Because come to find out, when you get to them 13, 14 big-ass words and stuff like that, and you find out it's Latin, it's actually a breakdown of words. And when you break down those words, you find out that these things is compounds. And then when you find out that they compounds and what they the compounds to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all watching shit like, I can't even remember that movie with the teacher that was cooking up the LSD for the kids, show them how to make it even better. Y'all know that movie. But anyway, yeah, it's controls. And she white. Homegirl white, ain't nobody got to question it. She getting her scripts and stuff like that, whatever. All she got to do is wait a couple of hours, they filling it. Do you know she was walking out of here like a chick that hit on Black Friday? Bags and bags and bags. Money out the ass and stuff like that. Now, let me tell you something. The old lady right there and stuff like that, she working with it. Even if she maybe it could have been bad, but at this point, she really ain't got no choice. She went from a real high grade scale, level 1 insurance, where she probably had to pay shit, to her turning 50 or whatever the age was where she had aged out, to go into Medicaid and she couldn't pay for none of her shit. You think she gonna turn down homegirl over here who's getting all of that shit and she can get hit off with 5 bottles and she don't gotta worry about it till next time? Hell yeah, I'm be like this too.
Oh, so you saying wow.
They working together.
Wow.
They working together. Yo, she came in
so
there. So
what, that's the new hustle?
Her new hustle. It's an old ass hustle. I just peeped it. You know what I'm saying? Because they was coming in by the droves. Coming in there looking like old Gatsby bitches. Smelling like cigarettes and shit. And just retarded. Yo, all of them is doing it. All of them is doing it.
And getting like 13 and 14 different prescriptions for controlled substances.
It's controls. They controls. Yes, they doing that.
So evidently somebody was selling that on the street.
And she's a distributor. She got all the things. And people was getting into that now. So they trying to stave off of that, whatever, because it's harder to track apparently. But now they cracking down. So what I learned is when the police department says they're cracking down on something, this is what it actually means. The black people got a hand. You got a hold of it. You can't let the black people get a hold of it. So you got to crack down and get them and shit like that.
Oh, so that's what it means.
Hell yeah, that's what it means. Because prior to that, they been was doing that shit. There was nobody worried about it.
Right, because I don't hear about no roundups of people selling prescription drugs out on the street.
How about this? Now, they already did the documentaries about the RICO laws and everything like that or whatever. And then, obviously, they got weed at Schedule 1, where really crack, cocaine, heroin should be Schedule 1, 2, and 3. We shouldn't even be on there because it don't do shit to you. It doesn't. Except for send B12 straight to the brain. But anyway.
You said crack don't do nothing to you?
No, weed.
Oh, weed.
Yeah. They found that it can send B12 straight to your brain.
Oh, word?
Yeah. So, and enlighten you and a whole bunch of other things. Whatever. But, yeah, so this is the funny thing, right? So, if you smoke weed, if you smoking regular or whatever, you stop 30 days to be out your system. Weed is fat soluble. That's why. That's what that stays in your system. So when you smoke loud and whatever, you're gonna have to do like 6 months to a year possibly or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's potent. It's potent
to get it out the system.
Yeah, it's potent. But crack cocaine. So I gotta say it like that, like how you say white and black. It's the same. But it's 3 days. 3 days. You be living it up, partying like it's 1999 and stuff like that. If your job checks, even if they randomly check, if you do it on a Saturday, you're going to be good on a Monday. They go be like, Becky, what's wrong with you? Oh my God, girl, I had the most work. It was just the weirdest cold today or whatever. My eyes and stuff, no, bitch, you was partying. You was all in that nose candy like nobody's business. You didn't know what to do. It was unicorns and fairy tales. You know, it's like, you know what I'm saying? White people is like, nah, black people can't do this. This is a designer drug. This is a rich drug. We can't let them have this or whatever. Because we do this in powder form and we done turned it into crack rock and stuff like that. Ain't no difference. So what they did is, oh, you think they don't be arresting these white people when they find this crack on them? Yes, they do. They be arresting them. They be going to jail. They just ain't serving RICO all the time. That's all. Because you know what? They be like, for crack rock, what is it? How many years for each rock?
Oh no.
It's like, well, I don't know. They keep adding years on there, whatever. So you get a vial, got three crack rocks, and you get 3 years, whatever. All right, listen, I'm not trying to do specifics, but if y'all already know how that go, whatever, just do your own math. You know what I'm saying? Facts or whatever. So yeah, I was telling them, I was like, at the end of the day, it just really all boils down to this. They don't give a fuck. Everything's for sale. It's business. You know, even the fact that this disparity that's happening is business. You know what? Because they looking for a free workforce anyway. Even in the government, LSD didn't come from nowhere but them. They made that because they was trying to figure out what kind of drug can they use for mind control. Who the fuck minds is they trying to control? Like, let's be real. And y'all talking about what's everybody? Listen, if y'all got people that know they was in Woodstock, LSD was the motherfucking thing. It was free love, everything like that, and they was passing it out freely because they wanted to see what the effects was. That's all. Just like that German man wanted to see what would happen if I took the 5% of the additive from the coca leaf and I expanded it to 500%. Party like a rock, party like a rock. Still to this day, they be protecting that joint. Oh, no. We don't do that. We don't control those things, whatever. I don't trust nothing. But that's basically what my conversation was about. It's business. It's business. It's business when we go to jail, because the 13th Amendment says, yeah, you're a citizen and everything like that. But as soon as your ass get locked up, you can't vote. You can't get a job. Basically, you can't do shit. So basically, it's one of two things. Your ass is a vagrant or your ass is a slave. Ironically, you can go to jail for being a vagrant. You're a slave.
Basically.
So now we got a free workforce, right? And we can't let y'all be healthy because when you're overall healthy, that means your mind is healthy. That means your processes and your thoughts work. They're actually firing just as fast as they over here giving all the kudos to these damn machines and shit like that. Then you start saying, the hell is going on? This shit don't work. They can't have you doing that. They need you to be docile creatures and accepting shit like Trump, who is over here raping girls and still can be president. Or his cabinet, who is also raping women and having sexual harassment. Or how about the white Trump supporters who clearly stated that they don't care that they're doing that or that they did that. They've even said shit like, so what? I've dated young girls or whatever. If so what, he did. Oh, the funniest thing. Hold on, I just want to say this. Because they're Christian evangelical people. He said the Bible says to forgive.
Wow.
So I forgive them. What I'm trying to figure out is
that racist though? Is that racism that's talking that says, no, even though he molested, raped, and did whatever, we forgive? Are they so supportive of him because they appreciate the fact that he hates blacks and is doing a lot of things to set whatever progress was made by blacks back? Is it because of that they're saying that? Or are they just really that stupid? I don't know. I don't know. How do you accept... help me out.
Girl,
I don't get it.
I'll be trying to sip this tea too, but it be so strong. I'll be like, I got to put this down. Like, but let me tell you, I do my math in people, so let's do this, right? Because I don't know the guy's name from Seventh Heaven, right? But he's been charged numerous times for having sex with little girls and having the porn on his devices and everything like that. And then we have Bill Cosby, right? Who was also accused of something similar. The only difference between these two men, aside from the guy from Seventh Heaven is white, Bill Cosby is black. Bill Cosby was straight about to buy NBC. Like, fuck y'all, I'm about to cash in, boo.
I remember that.
And they was like, oh, hell no. You think they didn't go ahead and recruit all them white bitches to go and say he did X, Y, Z? And hold on. I don't put nothing past nobody. So I don't even know if he did that. He might have very well could have did that. But one must ask. Wait. It's 2017. 2016, he was talking about this. 2015, he was talking about this. And then it was quiet. And a few years ago, they was talking about this or whatever. Man didn't really go to jail. So exactly what the hell he was holding this for. But now, for, you know, all intents and purposes, he's almost damn near ruined. But I bet you could catch a Seventh Heaven sitcom anytime you would like.
Do you know?
So yeah, I think it's racist.
White politicians, commentators on TV news shows. It's got to be at least 15 right now. White.
Yeah.
That women have came out and said that they assaulted them, sexually harassed them. But it doesn't seem to compare to what's being done when it's somebody black. Congressman Conyers was made to resign over somebody who said they experienced sexual harassment years ago.
Because it all boils down to this.
Travis Smiley has been accused of sexual harassment. Russell Simmons, not only sexual harassment, but rape. I mean, it just, you know.
And every pope, bishop, and preacher from the Vatican who has been, what you call that? When you don't get, damn, what's that word? All right, I forgot. But anyway, nobody's going to jail. They like turn out the cheeks.
Exactly.
And everybody's still praising the Pope and stuff like that. But all the other rapists and pedophiles and stuff is going to jail. Not that they're going to jail for a long, long time anyway, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like, come on, we got to think about that. But this is what it really boils down to. And it's fine if you don't believe that and stuff like that, whatever, because everything is coming full circle. We're in this web together. You either want to be the fly that's locked up or you're going to pick your way out this bitch. But if I came from a race of people who don't even have their own nation, but have gone to every other nation and destroyed them, for a lack of a better word, just not to get into details, gone into their continents and their countries and straight took their continents and countries, reestablished a rule over that, to the point where your own cultural rule holds no precedence. You can't even practice some of the shit that belongs to your people without having to go to their court, which is on your land, to answer for some shit that they didn't want you to do. I will be blaming the opposition all the time. The natives are evil. The black people are evil. Mexicans are evil.
So you're saying they have to keep that?
What? They have to. Are you crazy? Let's go to Haiti real fast. Not that nobody else was having a revolution, but what? Haiti tore ass. Hell to Haiti. What? Haiti tore ass. Do you hear me? There's really nothing they can do except for impoverish these people. They tore ass so bad. They can hide that bitch. They can bury that bitch. It's alive and it's gonna come back from the dead. Like the show you be watching, they tore ass and they told the world, if you is enslaved, come over here and we will protect you. They said that. They're black people. Is you crazy? Wow. They're black people. First of all, what you gotta understand or whatever, if you don't understand nothing else, we all connected. That's facts or whatever. And you need to get to know that or whatever. We connected. We really connected. We spiritual people and stuff like that. And when shit happens, we know it. And we gotta protect each other too. They had to stop that. What? France was over there. They got them out of there. England came. They got them out of there or whatever. So what did American friends do? They had to starve them out. They had to starve them out. They sent the relief over there and gave it to all the mulattoes and stuff like that of them and made them rulers over them once again. Try to do that or whatever, so you forget. Hell no. They is not trying to have that. They stole everything. They are thieves. I don't care how anybody feels about that. Prove me the fuck wrong.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about white people. I'm talking about them. And anybody that wants to be white. Yes.
All white people?
No, I'm talking about, yes. I'm talking about all white people. And this is what I mean by white,
what
right?
What about the good white people?
Talking about what good white people?
It's white people that support.
Let me explain something to you.
Yeah, white people.
No.
Yeah, white people who have died.
What?
In the fight.
In a fight?
For justice.
What? Is you crazy?
No.
First of all, America is a business. And they came up with a set of rules that explicitly told white people that you are not to help the black man. You are not to assist them in any shape, form, or fashion or whatever. Not with your voice, not with your body, not with your hands, not with your feet. And if you do, you will be labeled a nigga lover. And that's what they've been calling them to this day. And everybody that's a nigga lover is going to get penalized just like the niggas that they be penalizing today. So I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it.
But, okay, but what about the people who suffered that?
I don't
actually
No.
endured being called that, who got maybe arrested or died, or people today. There's a lot of white people who stand up for, honestly, like Black Lives Matter.
Listen,
or
you know what,
the fight for justice against police.
Yeah, I know. Fight for justice against police. Right now, what they're doing, they're getting on with their vlogs. They're actually speaking up for us, some of them, supposedly. You know
they what I'm saying? I can show you a video of some white people.
You sure can, but it's business as usual because we're supposed to be speaking up for each other. But hey, if they do it, they get everything. Just like how all the drug dealers that sell weed is still in jail, but they open up dispensaries left and right, and they're getting money for it.
But you know what? I just saw something that said in California about maybe 500 inmates will maybe be getting out early because they was arrested for marijuana, and now that it's legal.
How many black dispensaries?
Well, a lot more people need to be let out, but it's a start.
No. How many black weed dispensaries?
No, there's none.
Exactly. Exactly. That's all I want to hear. Hell yeah, they're going to free them. But like I said, you got a record of some kind and stuff like that. You can't even get a McDonald's job. They're getting that iffy with it. You can't even flip a burger. You are not good enough to flip a greasy, chemical-laden
So you're saying not only should they get out, but that record should be expunged.
Expunged.
So they can get a job.
Yeah, shouldn't even be no
Because what's
record.
the point of you, okay, they let you out, but you still can't get a job.
Word, you can't. You can't get a job. Can't even make no job. And not for nothing, the way I feel about it is, the fact of the matter is this. I feel like they created dispensaries and they put all the lines in place. Mind you, hold on. Let me just say this, right? Because I'm waiting to see what's really going to happen. While the state, whatever state, we'll use California because they're there. While the state has legalized weed and the dispense of it, do you know that it's federally still illegal?
What? Marijuana?
Yeah, and the dispensing of weed.
Hold on.
That means...
Hold on.
Huh?
So that means... Hold on.
Oh, yeah. See, people don't be paying attention. They don't be paying attention, man. That's why they be playing games.
I thought weed is legal now. Is it legal or is it not legal?
Weed? All right. They have rules and regulations or laws, if you want, from the state, and then they got some from the feds, the federal government, right? Sometimes they coincide with each other, sometimes they differ. And then where they differ at, they allow for the state to have certain set of laws that they can run in their state. They'll allow that, even though on a federal scale, it's illegal. Don't even ask me about that shit. This is what I read, but that's the facts to the matter.
That's crazy.
This is the funny thing. If they decide to scratch their ass one day and say, oh, I'll clean them out, they'll clean you out and there's nothing you can do. You're going to be going to every court of the law. You can climb the ladder, trying to complain, and you're going to be falling on deaf ears because federally it's illegal. Which brings me to this. You think they wasn't going to have to let go of all of those weed dealers? Or those drug addicts that was supposedly weed drug addicts? You think they didn't have to let them go at some point in time? Hell yeah. They got more business savvy than the people that actually running the business. They already got the connects. What you talking about? They in jail. They gonna have the connects always. You think that they ain't do that for no reason? They waiting for them. Because your ass is about to go back to jail. As soon as you make that shit. It don't matter what state you go to or whatever and all this kind of stuff. You're going to be doing your thing just like everybody else does their business. They're going to come and harass you just the same.
As soon as they get out, that's what they're going to...
Yeah.
because that's their
What?
field, so to
Listen,
speak.
how yeah. What we need to do is the math. How many misdemeanors does it take till you get a felony? How many felonies does it take until you get a couple of years? How many of those until you meet the right judge that says, I don't like your black ass, and you gonna stay there forever? Like, I mean, come on. It ain't nothing different than a Tootsie Roll Pop. That's facts. But it's business. It's all business. I mean, don't get me wrong. Racism. We didn't invent that. White people did. Now, y'all who identify, because that's the word that they're throwing around now, you know what I'm saying? People want to identify with this and identify with that.
They even got a federal law. If you black and you identify as black, they trying to make you into some kind of terrorist.
Well, guess what? The trannies are identifying as opposites of their own sex.
So really, that's trying to stop black people from identifying with being black. It's like you can't identify with being black and speak against some injustice by the state or the government.
Well, listen, I resigned to what he said, Dr. Henry Clark, he said, don't get mad, get smart. So I plan to do that. So I feel like if a man or a woman can identify themselves as the opposite sex, a puppy, a cat, 6-year-old child, a unicorn, mermaid, plastic, tofu, can of cigarettes.
Those are things that people have identified with.
I'm just running the gamut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
right now, it's just trannies. But hold on, I just want to say this. Let me be able to identify as any one of those politicians that don't pay no taxes, but reap all the benefits that there is to reap, to keep all of their money. Let me be white and not the poor white trash. I want to be the celebrity white. I want to be President white. Like Bush, his dumbass, who read a book upside down, started the Cold War with fucking Osama bin Laden and Hussein, and still his family gets to live good in Texas. I want to identify as that. Matter of fact, I'm going to identify white, period. Now give me the fuck back my land. Africa, America, South America, all of it. Give it fucking back. Give me back my gold, Vatican. Give me back my gold, England.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I ain't done yet. And you get the fuck out. And you go back to where you came from. You only been here less than 10,000 years. So, really, to tell you the truth, where did you come from? The whole place is inhabited. There's no room. Where have you been? We're still looking for the Caucasus Mountains. So, if everybody can identify with something, shit. I didn't identify as a 3-bean salad. I shouldn't be having to pay no fucking taxes. You know, get me what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. Y'all over there throwing shit around and stuff like that, and you giving credence to shit, and people not paying attention. Like, yep, I'm about to identify. I'm white. I'm white. Yep, and I know I just was talking shit about white people just now and they racist. Yep, I'm white. I'm racist. Give me back my shit. I got debt. Pay my debt.
Oh, so you saying if you identify as white, you get a whole bunch of privileges and benefits?
I'm about to go get me a white boy, have him cry in front of the TV, talk about how these people was bullying him, and I'm going to cry soon. Please send my money to my GoFundMe account so I can feel better about myself. Because y'all like supporting shit like that. I'm putting him on my bosom. It's okay, little brat. It's okay. I'm sure the world has a heart. They care. They really do. I want to do shit like that. Yeah.
Oh.